just in the past couple of weeks. $39.98 for the all-time favorites collection. Do you like dark chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate? Well, guess what? We have all three of them, and one of these flavors was one of the limited flavors that we had back in the fall of 2013, and this is the first time you're seeing it back on the air. So Jonathan Redford, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good, it's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Jonathan is the gentleman who really discovered this brand and first brought it here to us at QVC, so I can't think of a better person to tell us about exactly who Squirrel brand is, because they have a very long heritage.
Thank you, Sharon. Yes, since 1888, the Squirrel brand has been bringing amazing, one-of-a-kind artisan nut combinations, mixes, chocolates. In this particular case, we're doing our special editions that we did for QVC, Sharon. The things that we decided to create one of a kind, in this case, dark chocolate butter toffee almonds for QVC. And you already said, this was in the fall of 2013, but we retired it. We also had retired our white chocolate butter rum pecans after last Christmas. We also had retired our milk chocolate buttercream pecans after last spring.
All of which have been incredibly popular on their own and cannot be found anywhere else. So this is the first time the whole collection is together in one spot. This is the only place you can get it. You can't get these flavors anywhere else right now. And I love how the containers, the actual tins, match what's on the inside.
Right, it's paint by numbers.
Totally, it's a very elegant presentation.
It's a Warholian version of how to enjoy your chocolate, right?
I love it.
So in this case, I'm gonna show you the dark chocolate butter toffee almond.
Okay.
Right, these are California almonds. They're enrobed in our delicious butter toffee. After they cure, on the second day, they are then coated in this mouth-watering dark cacao, if you will, those beautiful dark chocolate morsels. Now I've just put one of the flavors in one of the pounds here. You can see I started with a few of the white and the milk as well. But wow, it is a delicious starter for our special edition.
And almonds are such a hearty, crunchy nut, and yet, while you have that body of the nut on the inside, there is that little whispery layer that's very crisp. It's very thin and delicate, but it's got this little crackle on the outside. Then you have the depth of the dark chocolate, but that layer that's just underneath, the sweetness of that balances the depth of the chocolate so nicely. Even if you're not a dark chocolate lover, I think you're going to love these.
Yeah, my wife doesn't love dark chocolate, but she loves these.
Right.
And then this one's actually her favorite, the white chocolate butter rum pecans. We first showed these in red, white, and green last Christmas in July.
That's right.
What we've done is we've gone all classic white with this vintage creamy white. This is a southern pecan that is candied in our unique, one-of-a-kind butter rum candy coating.
Yum.
And then it is deliciously enveloped in white chocolate that your teeth will just melt into.
You know what's kind of funny about these? Now having it right after the first one in the dark chocolate, the white chocolate is very creamy and it's very sweet, but that butter rum that you're getting on the inside is very full-bodied and it's very deep and it's very delicious in its flavor. So white chocolate is usually kind of light and fluffy, but then that deep butter rum flavor underneath, again, it's the balance of how those flavors go together. They don't pick these things lightly for these flavors, and we do have the third flavor to talk about.
Yep, the milk chocolate buttercream pecans. This is a Southerner's delight. These are Southern pecans, once again, chopped, coated in a buttercream candy coating, which you will die for. And the classic milk chocolate can never go wrong. Usually the most universal, everyone's favorite. So if you're thinking of these as a gift, and maybe you say, I'm a dark chocolate guy, and my wife's a white chocolate woman, and my friend I know loves milk, you've got a little something for everyone. You might want a couple sets, because I think you might have some friends who might enjoy a dark milk or
I agree with you. There were a lot of folks that were actually picking up more than one of these, and the most popular ship date, because I did neglect to mention, there are 3 ship dates to choose from: September, November, and December. The reason for September is if you're new to QVC, it's kind of hot. It's still summertime. So we have to wait a few more weeks, maybe like 3 more weeks, to be able to send these so they don't melt in the mail. Most people want to get them immediately. You can do November for Thanksgiving or December for the Christmas holiday, but auto delivery is available as well, and here's why that's important. If these disappear, because these flavors have been so popular and you've never seen them together before, one of them is making its debut for the first time back in about 2 years. If you want these to continue coming, even if this assortment sells out, go for auto delivery because you will get 2 more shipments. And then you get your 3 total shipments and you're done. And that's important because if you order in December and attach auto delivery to that, you'll get your 3rd delivery. Your 2nd comes 60 days, the 3rd 60 days after that, just in time for us to cut off chocolate again for the summertime. So that way you're fully supplied for the rest of the winter and you can keep these in your pantry. But you know what impresses me the most about these, Jonathan? When you put them all in here, not only do they look beautiful when they're mixed together, but tasting one right after the other, if you've never done that before, I think you'd be really surprised how different they all taste from each other. They're not the same.
And the funny thing is, you know, we oftentimes offer 3 of one flavor.
Yes.
And that's what we've done here at QVC, but this is a favorites collection. So we introduced for the first time ever a variety, if you will. It's a sampler, either because you've loved it so much you want one of each, or because you want to try it for the first time. And each is unique and each is different. So it's a little something for everyone. Sharon, I'd love to show you part of our process at Squirrel Brand. 127 years of doing this, we've really refined how to get the finest quality products to taste the best when you experience it. It's not easy. You can take a nice product and if you don't treat it right, you don't get the best taste.
No, you can ruin it, actually.
You
if
totally
don't
can.
treat it right.
I've ruined many filet mignon, for example. So we take the filet mignon of almonds, we take the California almond, we do a butter toffee coating. This is a fine combination cooked at a specific time and temperature with cream and sugar and butter, of course. That then is candied. After that day, we introduce the dark chocolate and you end up with your beautiful full-size almond morsels.
Right.
For our butter rum pecans, a similar process. We do chop the whole pecans because after we candy them, they're rather large if they're not chopped. And then we get these delicious white chocolate morsels after the 2nd day of curing. Same thing with the buttercream pecans, chopped pecans turned into buttercream pecans, and then milk chocolate to top it all off.
So you are getting all 3 of these tins for $39.98. And the reason so many people pick up multiples, if you have a favorite, sift the 2 favorites out and then you can give her the rest away for the holidays. But the presentation is elegant. If it's a gift, just to put the tin out is beautiful. It's in 48336 and it's a hot pick today. So if you want to see it later on today, you will be back with David. Is that correct?
Tonight.
Well over 15,000 have now been spoken for this month. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
nice
Sharon.
to see
Great
you.
to see you.
You cannot find those flavors anywhere else but here. Just as a reminder.